Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of September. Happy birthday to you Virgo, welcome to Virgo season. I hope it is good for you. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising sign. Virgo, I'll never contact you for a reading or ask you for money, either via email or in the comment section below. The only thing that I offer anywhere is on my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. I am out of stock for now and the foreseeable future, but I do have to say that. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading here. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Same is true to my Patreon supporters. All right, let's see what we have here for you. Virgo, looking good. Make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into this for you. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Ace of Swords, really nice card to get on the bottom. This is a victory and success through potentially some element of mental clarity. You may sort of have an idea, a big idea here that just sort of like pops out of nowhere, and it's going to be potentially successful to follow that. That's what the Ace of Swords is all about. You may be communicating on something, maybe this big idea, in a clear way, in a successful way. This card's also a card of breakthroughs, and so something may be clearing for you here in this month. We'll see what that might be, but always a good sign to get an ace on the bottom. Ace of Swords is a win. It's taking your sword, cutting through anything that's not serving you, and achieving that breakthrough that you've been wanting. So great to see that on the bottom. Taking a look here, you have a really nice month. Now in the middle, there is this Seven of Wands to start off the reading. This middle card sort of bleeds into the rest of the cards. It's very important in this spread. This Seven of Wands is potentially competition in your life. Could be around an idea, okay? Could be around communication. You may need to really stand strong in your convictions, stand your ground here, okay? Do what you know is right. I do get the sense that you have a deep conviction, a deep feeling about this Ace of Swords on the bottom that you may just need to defend here, okay? You can see this person here is in a defensive stance. And the thing is, when you get this card, it does suggest to me that you've been successful, because the card that comes before the 7 is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a big victory, but especially because you have the Ace of Swords, another victory. So people are maybe just not handling your success well. Or if not, if that's not it, they want what you have. And so sometimes there's a tendency to undermine others with that Seven of Wands coming through. And so I just feel like you know what you're doing is right, and you should carry that with you throughout this month. Now, this first column here, when I do these monthly readings, is the beginning of the month. This is the middle of the month. This is the last of the month. So at the beginning of the month here, you have the Four of Swords. This is potentially recognizing your need to take some rest, take some time to recuperate, to recover your energy. You can see the Three of Swords on the wall, indicating that this person is healing from that situation. If you read about the Three of Swords, you know that it's like a heartbreak or a challenging situation. And so the Four of Swords suggests that you're healing from something. And you may need to, throughout this competition here, as these cards are diagonal, make sure that you're not letting other things in your life slip. Make sure you're not letting your energy go deplete too much, and just keep that in mind. Now you also have the Fool in the first week here, or the start of the month. The Fool is taking a major leap of faith forward. Okay, it's charging forward with success, And the thing is, this is a powerful card because it starts off all of the tarot. It's 0. It's the first card in the tarot. And so it says you're ready to start something new, especially with the Ace of Swords. You're following this breakthrough. You're following this big idea. And potentially someone else knows that it's a good idea, and it's just that it's yours. It's not theirs. And that could be what you're dealing with here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. The other thing here is you have the King of Swords. This is potentially somebody who's a leader. I was getting like boss energy or leadership energy. Some of you may be wanting to achieve that, but actually what I feel like is happening here is you are catching the eye of somebody in a position of authority, and that's what this whole culminating Seven of Wands card could be about, where like somebody is seeing you succeed, right? And I feel like it's your boss that is recognizing this contribution that you're bringing to the table here. Now, that's going to resonate for some, maybe not so much for others. Now, for others here, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Cups here in the middle column. Really nice column. So we've talked at length here about this competition, but above and below that, you have major success. You have you have good things above and below. So just keep that in mind. Below here, you have the Nine of Cups. This is the fulfillment of a wish. In fact, what I think you're doing is taking a leap of faith towards the fulfillment of a desire or a wish, total contentment. Sort of like the completion of something that you've been wanting to have happen for a long time, and a real wish come true here with the Ace of Swords, the Fool leaping towards that right now. And on top of that, you have the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards of abundance, because this Nine of Pentacles here is somebody who has achieved self-sustainability. You can see that they have planted pentacles in the past, and now they have grown, indicating as if you grow your own fruit, you grow your own food, and you're able to sustain yourself with what you grow. And that's what this Nine of Pentacles is talking about, where you have achieved some level of financial independence. Okay, you're not reliant on other people's resources. You probably have a good paying job or a good situation where you're in control of your life here. That's what this Nine of Pentacles is talking about. So just keep that in mind as you deal with that Seven of Wands potentially in this month. Know that ultimately, as long as you know what you're doing is for your highest good, then you are in control. You're steering the ship. Now, in the future, or towards the end of the month, you have the Two of Pentacles. So this is juggling or fluctuating wealth. Perhaps what's going on here, Virgo, is even though you're maintaining a high vibration, even though you're doing the things that you need to do, you may say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this energy, I'm not dealing with this drama. I've stood strong, I've been steadfast in my convictions, but now there's this new offer. Okay, this is a money change. The Two of Pentacles is a change in your financial situations. The Page of Pentacles is a money offer. Okay, it's a potentially new start or news around finances. And for you, it could be, you know what, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna take my talent somewhere else, and I'm going to get a new job elsewhere. And for some of you, that's what's going on here. For others of you, there's major win here. Regardless, if we just take all these three cards into consideration, two Page of Pentacles plus the Empress, this is the most abundant card in the tarot. Okay, this is fertility, prosperity, total abundance, Venus energy. Venus is the planet of love, but it's also a planet of luxury and wealth. And so whatever it is, you are capitalizing on something that's going to be a harvest here. Okay, and whether it's an investment that's paying off, maybe that's what's going on with these Two Pentacles cards with the Empress below, or a higher paying job, something coming through for you in a big way here towards the end of the month looks amazing. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. Helps my channel grow, helps get the word out to others. There's also a bell below this video which will show up after you hit subscribe. If you do hit that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Virgo, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well for you during this Virgo season. And I also do have a Patreon if you want to support me there. Absolutely no pressure though. There is a link to that in the description below. So let's see what oracle messages want to come through for you here, Virgo. Lady Portia, Divine Order, Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Look, this is divine law and order, okay? This is the scales, just like the King of Swords. And so this is saying, this is really a reassurance that, look, if you are acting with integrity and doing what you know is right and what you believe to be true, your spirit team, energy, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, has your back here. And that's really what that Lady Portia card is talking about. You have Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Yeah, look, you're standing your ground here, no question about it. With that Seven of Wands, yeah, and also with this Ace of Swords we talked about here, communicating on some big idea. And you have Isis, magic manifesting, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, stay focused. So look, you're manifesting something here, you're manifesting this Nine of Cups or a big win towards the end of the month. And I do feel like this thing that you've been envisioning potentially coming true, okay? Or at least taking steps to make that happen here in this month with the Ace of Swords and this amazing last column here. I do feel there's some manifestation coming true, especially with that as well, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Maybe it's just getting into that dream job or doing something you enjoy a lot more than where you are now, with less drama, less competition. Let's see what else we have for you here, Virgo. Pull some more tarot cards. Okay, you have the Lovers here coming in. Nine of Cups coming in once again. To get that card twice is definitely nice. Nice card. And Queen of Cups. So maybe some of you are meeting somebody, King and Queen energy here. I wasn't really picking up or feeling that at all. So maybe that's probably going to be for less of you, but potentially. I do feel like you are mediating something here, okay? I do feel like, or there's going to be mediation between you and the Seven of Wands. Whoever you feel is the Seven of Wands when I've been talking about it, whatever person you has come to mind, there could be mediation going on there between you and that person, with an authority figure in between, with the Queen and King and Queen energy coming in there. And then you have the Fool and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, like I said, it's the fulfillment of a wish. It's a dream come true. And the Fool is you taking steps towards that happening, actually taking the action to make it work. And that's what I feel for you here. For maybe some people think you're crazy for following your dreams. Maybe you want to do something that's non-traditional, like reading tarot cards, right? Maybe you want to do something that some people don't feel like you can make it in. And maybe that's what's going on here. And then you have the Lovers and the Four of Swords here. Some of you actually probably are just healing from a relationship. Yeah, for sure. Because, yeah, definitely some of you are maybe healing from a relationship. You have the Fool, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So we now have Page, Queen, King of Swords coming in with the Ace as well. Taking charge here, okay? Taking charge, you know what, with this Nine of Cups, and yeah, what I feel like is maybe coming in here is you've been curious, you've been studious, you've been academic towards an idea, towards something that you have wanted to make happen for a long time. Probably I'm just getting energy that it's non-traditional, and you've wanted this dream to, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. And you're not sure how you're going to make it work out, or you want to do something completely, maybe you want to stream or something like that on Twitch or something completely different happening here, and you're actually going to do it. You're actually going to take this step towards it. Maybe there's someone who's like, no, you shouldn't do that, Virgo, with that Queen of Swords in the middle. Why are you doing that? But you know what? If you know and you stand strong in that, in your knowingness, don't let anybody else's energy get in the way, because you have the resources here with the Nine of Pentacles to take this leap. So that's what I feel like is going on. There you are. The Hermit, the Sun, and the Judgment. Yeah, no, this is a big win. Okay, Virgo, you have a big win here in your future. The Hermit is the Virgo card. that's coming, that's clarifying the Two of Pentacles, which is a financial change or a material change. So you're actually doing this. The Sun is total success, abundance, positivity, victory, happiness. It's the best card in the tarot. Well, literally all of those things. If you take the power of the Sun and you put it in a tarot card, that's what you get. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's this new offer. I do feel like maybe you're just like, I'm not struggling here. I'm not struggling. This person wants me to be a certain way, or these people are being competitive here, and you're shining your light like the sun, and you're moving towards what you actually want to do, Virgo. And I think this is a great time to do that. I can't tell you what to do, but the cards look favorable for that. It's also Virgo season, if that counts. And then you have Judgment in the Empress. Judgment, this is your inner calling, okay? This is your rebirth and your path towards victory, towards what you want to be doing. And it's, more importantly, it's your path towards abundance here with the Empress below. And so for some of you, following this intuition, following this dream, following this breakthrough, this big idea is going to be incredible. Not only just in terms of abundance. Remember, abundance is just your ability to receive. You know, you may be materially supported, but you could also receive other things like just divine love, good friendships, a good community of people, right? That's all abundance as well. A good location, something like that happening. So let's see what else we have here. Bad health, despair, official person, pathway, great fortune. It's just what I expected there. And poverty, marriage on the bottom, family room. Yeah, you know what I think? Obviously there could be competition in the workplace, but I actually feel like maybe a mother or a father figure or someone in your family is just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And you know why you're doing it. They don't know why. And you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. That's life. And don't be afraid to disappoint people if you know what you're doing is right. Okay, because you're on your pathway here with Judgment and the pathway. This is your true north. And don't fall back into traps of, I can't do this. Why? How's it going to work? How am I going to make it? No. If you know what is right, all the universe will conspire to get you there. Like in the book, The Alchemist. You should read the book, The Alchemist. I'm actually going to make that recommendation for some of you. I just feel like this other career situation, there's bad health there. Official person is HR. That's my HR card. And so some of you getting an offer from a new place, or like I said, just really taking that step towards what you want to do. So, wow. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.